Okay, this show is called Nuts, and it's all about the circle of life. Raise your hand if you know about the circle of life. Awesome. Okay, so in this show you're going to see a bunch of different characters, and some of them are acorns, some of them are animals, some of them are trees. So you have to kind of pay attention according to their costume and see how they're dressed. I have to, first of all, thank a few people because I don't do all this by myself. It takes a lot of people to put on a show like this. So I want to thank Mr. Olson for supporting us so much. Mrs. Kaboo made these great programs that we're going to use for parents and relatives tonight. They're really cool. Mrs. Smith videotapes for us. Thank you, Mrs. Smith. And Mrs. Smith and Miss Peters both do a lot of rearranging this week of their schedules so that we can have our big rehearsals. So thank you for that. I have to thank our custodians for helping set up all of this big equipment and taking it all down. It's a big job and I really appreciate their help. I had a bunch of parents come in last week. Did you see some parents here decorating? I bet some of you might have seen them in and out. Okay, well they helped me put all this together, so I really appreciate all their help. And our PTO always gives us a little bit of money. You know, when you do all those fundraisers and things that you raise money for the school, some of that money goes toward our musicals too, so that's really, really nice. And I would be mistaken to leave out our second grade teachers, Miss Mullen, Mrs. Meintz, and Mrs. Carlson, for all of their hard work in getting ready for this week too. So thank you, and Mrs. Carlson is running our iPod back there. That's a tough job, so yeah. All right, I think we're ready to go, so show us your best listening. Here we go.
tree, and I got bonked on my head instead.
Come now, Chicken Little, you must be mistaken. The sky didn't fall on you. It was just an acorn from that big oak tree. It's what big oak trees do.
Not just one acorn fell from that tree. It must be 100 or more. The oak tree is dropping their acorns all over the forest floor.
Oh, this is my favorite time of year. Nuts all over the place. I think I'll go collect a few, but I've just the space. Hold on, squirrels, what's the hurry? We need a chance to know we just fell off from that big oak tree. We need a chance to grow. Incoming, look out below. Phew, that was a close one, I have to say. I had a terrible flight. It was quite a tumble from up on top of that tree, but I think I'm alright.
Well, no doubt about it, no questions at all, no ifs, ands, or buts. The ground is covered with acorns, the ground is covered with nuts.
It's really getting crowded here. There's nuts all over the ground. I need to have some room to grow and need to spread around. But how are we to do that? I don't see any way. With no extra license, we just have to do things. We need some help to get around to find some room to grow. But how are we to do it? Does anybody know? What was that? What was that? What made that terrible noise? It's just scared away. It's okay, everybody. No worries for boys and girls. It's just what we've been looking for, a family of big bad squirrels. And here they come. We're big bad squirrels. We're big bad squirrels. We're here to set things right. We're working day and night. We're big bad squirrels. For luncheon, season nuts, for days and even weeks. And when we find some tasty nuts, we store them in our teeth. So we store them in our teeth. We're big bad squirrels. We're big bad squirrels. We're here to set things right. We're working day and night. We're big bad squirrels. We know you think they're precious. We know you think we're cute. But we do the heavy lifting. We rock their shoulders too. Yo, we rock their shoulders too. We're big bad squirrels. We're big I'm made up of mighty thirst. Me too. I'm trembling here. I need some water to grow. I think I feel a rainstorm coming because the wind is starting to blow. Every living thing needs water now and then. It's important to have a rainstorm, so here we go again. Well, here it comes, ready or not. When it rains, I can always tell. I have a remarkable instinct, and I know a lot about smell. Rain, fall on us, help my seeds to grow, and if you need to spread the world, let your run flow. Seeds, call the seeds, is that how we are to you? I thought it was an acorn, now tell me which is true. Take it easy, don't get upset. Seeds come in all shapes and forms. Nuts are seeds like many things. Now look, here comes the storm. my shell is really soft and something new is coming.
Hey, I've got one too, and my bottom's stuck to the ground. How am I supposed to move? How do I get around?
Your water days are over, pal. You're stuck right there for good. You might as well get used to it. This is your neighborhood. Well, I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm feeling wet and cold. All this rain weather is getting horrible. Nuts do not live by rain alone. I need some sunny weather. We all need sun as well as rain so we can grow together. Everything in its life to grow, that's why we have the sun. And look, it's peeking through the clouds and warming everyone. Thanks for showing up, Mr. Sun. That rain gave us the chills. I'm so quick to the bottom of my perfect push my quills. I'm right to that tell for y'all. I will be through too. You'll feel all nice and toasty once I get through with you. Hey, did anyone bring the sunscreen?
Watch it, kid.
You're all getting bigger with branches and roots. It's very plain to see. It won't be long before some of you have grown into a tree. You mean I might get as big as her with branches clear up to the sky?
That's how it works, my little friend, and I will tell you why.
Life is like a circle. It goes round and round and round. It didn't just begin for you the day you hit the ground.
We're all part of the circle of life, you and me. You see, I was once a walnut and I grew into a tree.
You mean as we get bigger, we might be just like you? We might grow into something grand and be a big tree too?
And when you do, don't be surprised, for there's one more thing you'll do. Out on your branches you will grow a new nut, just like you.
Really?
such a great audience again. And please watch for your teachers before you go. Thank you.